So there are many parameters which determine or impair the accuracy of face recognition. Uh, so face recognition algorithms are sensitive to the quality of the image. So if instead of the white background behind you there is some dark background and it mixes with your hair and so on, that can present a challenge. If there is if the image is too dark, so it makes the distinction of the features of your face difficult, that will be a problem. If you apply high level of compression to the image, what the compression does, it takes the pixels in the image, and whenever the value of the neighboring pixels is very similar, it gives only one value to that pixel for the intensity, and basically you lose some of the quality of the picture in that way. So many of these factors, resolution of the image, impact. But you also asked me, so that's one aspect of looking at it. You also asked me how large are the data sets that we use in research. And, for the purposes of research, we do our own collections. So we have large data collection programs here at WVU, which we collect not only face images, but we collect iris images, fingerprints, palm prints, voice samples, and some other things. So annually, we collect this data through an approved institutional review board protocol, in which every single person is compensated for being here, and they know how the data is going to be used. So we collect the data from about 1,000 to about 1,500 people. So over 3 or 4 years, that's the size of the data set that we typically use in our research. It's nowhere near the size of the commercial of the population of a country or a population of a city or anything like that. And those data sets are actually very rare and typically not available for research. Yeah, the challenges are significant. So whenever you have an imperfect image, or you have a grainy video, or you have an image that comes from a very long distance, it is very difficult to perform face recognition. Face recognition works very well in a situation, the types of the picture that someone takes of you when you submit the picture for the photograph for the passport. Those are generally good photos, right? Short distance, high resolution, very clear. But when someone takes a selfie and their hand shakes a little bit, that may not be that good. So, there are all these challenges, and people are in research trying to address these challenges. There is a challenge of aging. Can I recognize you in 20 years? Or can I recognize you from a picture when you were 5? Of course, children change much faster than adults. But still, those are very significant images, and face recognition systems are susceptible to these changes and to these non-idealities. There is also a big problem of using face recognition when image is captured from the side, or when the image is captured from the top. You just don't have enough landmarks in those images that would provide very accurate recognition. And those are exactly the situations which are very important for law enforcement, national security, and similar situations.